Introducing the USC Trojans starting lineup. At outside hitter, 6'6" junior from Pacific Palisades, California. Floor captain, number 1, Dylan Klein. At libero 2, 6'1" senior from Manhattan Beach, California. Number 3, Austin Stewart. At middle blocker, 7-foot freshman from Carlsbad, California. Number 8, Parker Tompkinson. At center, 6'5" sophomore from Brentwood, Tennessee. Number 9, Caleb Blanchett.
Crucial challenge, one that's going to take a while.
At libero 1, 6'1" freshman from Manhattan Beach, California. Number 10, Johnny Dykstra. At outside hitter, 6'6" freshman from Newport Beach, California. Number 12, Sterling Foley. At opposite, 6'9" senior from Diamond Head, Oahu. Number 15, Jack Duker. And a middle blocker, 6'5" graduate student from Tel Aviv, Israel. Co-captain number 23, Guy Dennis. Director of Operations, Virginia Pham. Assistant coaches, Gary Sato and Paul Martinez. Associate head coach, Rory Prager. Head coach for the Trojans, Jeff Nygaard. And outside hitter, 6'5" freshman from Lyon, France, number 7, Adrian Ward. And middle blocker, 6'9" junior from Indianapolis, Indiana, number 8, Kurt Neusterer. And middle blocker, 6'8" freshman from Houston, Texas, number 9, Justin Tom. And opposite, 6'8" freshman from Sofia, Bulgaria, number 10, Christian Kondrzyski. And outside hitter, 6'5" sophomore from Paris, France, number 23, Louis Sakanoko. And that's Trent Rosenthal. Assistant Bonifay and Jack Giesman. Associate coach Milan Zarkovic. Head coach for your Rainbow Warriors, Charlie Wade.
Score 2-0 in the Big West Conference. Those leagues is likely to get that second at-large come NCAA tournament time. But that's a long way ahead. Hawaii on the attack, and the roof is up. USC, the #1 blocking team in all the land as the Hawaiian Financial. That big block, 7-foot freshman from Carlsbad, California, Parker Tompkinson.
He is a large dude.
So USC strikes first. Rosenthal sets up Kurt Neusterer. Some aerial dynamics there from the center position, and Neusterer deposits it. Hawaii on the board.
How nice is that? Trent Roosevelt gives his middle blockers either no block or only one block because of his aerial dynamics, as you called them.
And it is Rosenthal to serve. And it's a beauty. It is an ace. And 3 of those last night. Deals one out of the deck, and Hawaii up 2-1. His service line effectiveness has been shooting upward here as of late.
Amazing. Did not have a jump serve when he came to the University of Hawaii. Now he's got one, and it's working pretty well, isn't it?
It's pretty tough. Brings it again. The pass there by Johnny Dykstra. Backside set and the hard cut by Jack Duker, 6'9" red shirt senior from right here in Honolulu, Hawaii, out of Punahou School. He's got a good following in the seats here this evening. At 13 kills, hit 400 against Ball State last night. Averaging 3.8 kills per set on the year, and he is back to serve, and it is a laser beam that handcuffs Eleu Choi, and USC jumps in front 3-2.
I didn't see the miles per hour on that, but I think that was a 70-plus miles per hour. That was a tough serve.
Jeff Nygaard in his 10th season now atop this program. One of the great volleyball players transitioned to head coaching, and he has put together over the last several years some of the top recruiting classes in college volleyball, including the recruiting class in 2023 that was the consensus #1 ranked class, and you are starting to see them trending upward here this year as the serve by Adrian Warr winds up in the string, and USC back up 4-3. Charlie Wade, year 16, keeping an eye on the win total, now 311. He is 5 away from matching Mike Wilton as winningest head coach in program history. Sterling Foley with the serve for SC. High and away, it goes to Louis Sakanoko. He's blocked, but Eleu Choi had the cover. And then Neusterer sets up Sakanoko. It comes back over the net. Roar goes to Christian Tatriski. Tried to take line, and he misses wide. And the point goes to the Trojans. Tatriski back out there after taking the night off last night for load management reasons. But he had 14 kills, hit 400 in the opener against Ball State.
Might have taken a few swings to get in sync again.
The pass there by Roar outside. Sakanoko rips it into the block and down. And Louis gets his first kill of the match. See his season numbers. 6'5" sophomore from Paris, France.
He was hitting well under 300 for a large part of the season. Now he's played so well lately. He's over 300.
Yeah, hitting in the mid-4s, in fact, here in this tourney, as Neusterer misses the court wide. So much of this match going to come down to which team is able to apply more pressure from the service line. For what it's worth, Hawaii averages 2 aces a set compared to 1.1 for USC.
Big difference. Big difference.
Here's Tompkinson. Pass pulls Rosenthal off. Here's Tatriski down the line and wide. So a couple of misses. Tatriski trying to edge that block. And it's SC up 7-4 here in the first.
I think he sees that the block is taking his cross court away, so he's taking that line but just missing.
Two-hand pass there, Louis. Middle set, Justin Todd able to find the open floor. And so Trent Rosenthal seemingly intent on trying to establish the middles when given the opportunity here, C-Mac.
Yeah, if he gets a good pass, he's going to do all he can to establish that middle, making it easier on the outside attackers.
Todd had 3 kills and 4 blocks against Penn State last night. Both teams winning their first 2 matches by sweeps, setting up this true championship, as that one just scraped off the fingertips of Guy Jennis. He'll get the credit for the kill. Ricochet there as the set was just a little bit off the mark there. Serve, and USC up 3. 6'5" sophomore setter Blanchette. That one fielded by Todd. D-set goes to Tatriski, and he's able to send it.
He hit that ball from like the 12-foot line. Just froze SC's back row defenders that time. Wow, what a shot.
6th in the nation in kills per set, 4.25 on the year, and hitting .339 this season. Now it's Sakanoko back to serve. 6 serving 8. Set goes right side. This is Dylan Klein, dug up by Louis. Rosenthal goes middle. Todd was a little low. So now Louis will set up Tatriski. 2 blockers up. And we're going to have a net violation against the Trojans. And the point goes to Hawaii.
How about that hammer by Tatriski? He just unloaded. He said, you know what? I'm not going to go line anymore for a while. I'm going to hit right into the block, bounce it off their head to boot.
You He said it might take him a couple of swings to calibrate. It's looking like he's starting to warm up a bit.
Yeah.
Louis Sakanoko, who had 9 kills, hit .412 with an ace and 3 blocks last night against Penn State. Getting ready to bring it across again. And that's going to wind up as an ace. So Louis Sakanoko with his 16th ace, and the ace towels flapping around here at Simplify Arena at Stan Sheriff Center.
And the French flags are starting to show up as well.
Prior to that serve, by the way, the USC bench was issued a warning. They were protruding a little bit too far towards the playing surface and sort of blocking out some of the fans over there. So they were issued a warning. We're tied at 8. Middle set. And it's put down by Guy Jenis. Jenis, 6'5", grad student, hails from Tel Aviv, Israel. Spent 3 years at UCLA before coming to USC prior to last season.
A couple of years in the Army. He's like the old guy on the team.
Yeah, he's like their Ofe Kazan.
Exactly.
Good pass there by War. Middle set, Todd off the block and out. So Justin Todd, the 6'8" redshirt graduate of Moanalua High School, making the move to middle here this season in terms of his development and confidence.
It was not a good sign, though, as SC had 2 blockers up on there. They're starting to anticipate that Tread's going to go to the middle a lot.
And the service error, which is the 3rd for Hawaii, puts SC back up.
1/3 of SC's points have come on Hawaii's errors, and add the 2 Chatrisky errors, and there's got 5 of their 9 points on Hawaii mistakes.
Jenis to serve. You mentioned he's an older guy. He turns 26 in May. Back row, Louis blocked and roofed. Hit it right into Tompkinson, jumping up next to Foley. And there's a reason. Is considered one of the toughest guys in the middle. Coming in. Just a frosh.
And a voracious film watcher, according to Coach Nygaard.
D-set to Trisky off the block and out. So the team's trading blows here in this middle portion of the first. And now Tread Rosenthal. 6'11" sophomore setter from Austin, Texas. Out of Miracosta High School. Outside, the block is up for Hawaii on the Foley swing. Now they go the other way. Duker. And he gets it down for his 2nd kill.
How often do we see local boys who come home play well? Duker's having a good night so far and proving that point for sure.
At USC. Rosenthal is going to go high and away to Trisky. 3 blockers up. A little bit of an avoidance swing there. The set is a little tight to the net, so a joust up top. And then Tompkinson puts it down. Good 2nd touch just to keep it alive by Duker.
Duker did a great job, and then it helps to be 7 feet and have no approach, just reach up and tap it down.
.13 serving 10. That one tickles off the tape. Backside is Adrian War, blocked and roofed. Goes off of Foley and down, and it's a 5-1 USC run. And they already have 3 total team blocks here in this first set. It is part of their DNA. And they are showing it right here in this first frame. 14 serving 10. That was a blast by Duker, 70 miles an hour. Here's to Trisky. And that was a heater as well. Much needed point. Rainbows hitting 176 here so far in this first set. How about SC still at 25?
Big difference, and I think SC's service pressure has been a big difference as well.
Pump set. It's Foley. 3 blockers were up there for Hawaii. Rosenthal goes outside. Sakanoko, good dig there along the line. Back row, it is Klein. off the hands and out. And the transition game is tight right now for the Trojans. They get to 15 first.
0-0-0.
Yeah, SC came into this tournament hitting .392 as a team. And right now in this first set, they're hitting .600. They have not committed a hitting error yet. And like you alluded to, C-Mac, they are applying some serious pressure from the service line, and they have a free opportunity here. Tompkinson, though, is denied access. Kurt Neuster sends it back.
Neuster knew that ball was going to be set in the middle on a good pass and transition, so he committed right there along with Louis Sakadelko and got Hawaii's first block of the night.
Almost 1.1 blocks per set, and now Finn Kearney going to try to see if he can make something happen from the service line. 12 serving 15. It's a good one. Good pass, though. Set goes to Klein, goes off the Hawaii block and out. Dylan Klein, 6'6" junior from Pacific Palisades, California. You mentioned it in the game on portion of the broadcast. His family, one of the families affected by the wildfires in Southern California. And so he has had to navigate through the emotion of that while also being one of the go-to leaders of this team.
And the floor captain as well.
Backside to Treesky, cross court and wide, no touch up front. And so Hawaii seemingly very conscious of this USC block right now, and it's affecting some of their approaches here.
I would agree. They're taking angles they probably shouldn't, and it's going to take them a while, I think, to get used to that, taking smarter shots.
Rosenthal goes middle. It's Todd, drops the hammer. And so the middles right now for Hawaii, efficient. Todd, 3 kills on 4 swings. Neuster put down his lone attempt. And that has been the most successful aspect of this Hawaii offense so far. Trailing by 4. Here's a guy that can change the vibe from the service line. To Treesky, right on cue.
You called it. Good prognostication, Mr. Leahy.
His 30th ace of the year. He's the team leader in that department.
Notice they're staying away from Johnny Dykstra. He's a good passer, libero.
Another good serve, but the pass was nice as well. And the middle set put through that Hawaii block by Jenis.
He is their leader. He's the one who keeps everybody accountable. He's the old guy who makes sure that there are no mistakes being made by the young'uns.
Caleb Blanchett to serve. 18 serving 14 here. And Rosenthal catching him napping. Going over on 2. The ball hit the floor on that initial put down. So Rosenthal calling his own number there. He's averaging about 0.9 kills per set. So he will do that from time to time, maybe a little bit less frequently so far in this tourney. But that might be something he wants to consider here tonight with that big block on the other side.
I totally agree.
Louis with the high toss. Curls it over the net. They go right side. It's Klein. And that was a tough angle.
Turn it all the way back to Klein, and Klein gets up, hits high and hard, hitting high.
Blanchett, MPSF all-freshman team at setter last year as the starter. That was a heater, 75 miles an hour from the service line by Klein, but Hawaii works it to its advantage. D-set goes to Treesky, and he makes it happen.
That time he challenged the block. Block was well formed. And he says, you know what, I'm just going to hit it hard right into you. See how you handle it.
Treesky now with 5 kills on 9 attempts, 3 errors, so he's hitting .222. And here's Kainoa Wade. Got the start last night in place of Christian Tetreski. Had 5 kills, hit .154, but had a career-high 8 digs in the match last night against Penn State. Comes up with a dig there. Neusterer going high hands. USC will play it back. Back row line. Ripping it through that Hawaii resistance. And USC gets to the 20-point mark.
Look at this dig by Kainoa Wade, who led the Rainbow Warriors last night in digging with 8. And here's Klein to finish things.
On 5 attempts, no errors so far for Klein, and an overpass. Big advantage here for the Trojans. Here's Klein from the back row, and that was thunderous for his 5th kill. And Charlie Wade's going to signal for a timeout. USC not messing around here in set 1. That's why there was so much buzz around this match. This very Akamai Hawaii fan base knew how tough USC was coming in, and they have shown every bit of it. Another stuff block there on Tetrisky. Foley getting the gist of that. That is the 4th block in set 1 for S. Up by a half dozen here, C-Mac.
Sterling Foley, watch his left hand there, reaching out, just a freshman. What a block.
Outside, Adrian Ward trying to get going, and that might help. That is Adrian's 1st kill of the set. He was looking awfully bouncy in warm-ups here this evening.
He was. That's why I said in my keys to the game was, don't get over-amped. That means don't over-warm up and use up all your swings in warm-up. So very important for these guys to control their emotions.
Yeah, because you figure, for what he's able to find his traction, I mean, this, I think, for most onlookers was a match that they were expecting could possibly go deep into the evening, right?
Yeah.
USC right now playing at a really high level. But you're right, it's one of those things. Pace yourself. 17 serving 22. Bump set goes to Duker. He's blocked back, kept alive, and he bumps it over the net. Advantage Hawaii. Rosenthal to Nooster, and he unloads.
Nooster at 6'9" goes eyeball with the 7-footer Tompkinson, and he goes OTT.
Trojans signaling for a timeout. Hawaii trying to creep back in. Attuned to those games. Meanwhile, Hawaii down 4 here in the first against USC. Trying to fight its way back in. Outside, it's Roar. 3 blockers up, and he's able to tool it. And Hawaii within 3. They've scored 3 straight.
Hawaii's starting to play some pretty good defense now, keeping the ball alive. There's how about the fans showing up with signs, pictures of the players? This is bananas tonight.
It is a large crowd here in the arena tonight. Rosenthal with the ace! His 2nd ace of the set. 4 straight points for Hawaii. And another timeout taken by head coach Jeff Nygaard for the Trojans. Lead. Here Hawaii back within 2. And Rosenthal with another good serve. The pass, though, by Klein was a nice one. He gets the set in the back row. And he just sends a laser in the direction of Eleu Choi.
I feel like we're watching another Adrian Roar or Louis Sakanoko on their other team. He has got a whip of an arm.
Riley Haynes, another Hawaii guy on the USC roster. Outside hitter from Punahou on the floor for SC. The serve by Ryan Sprague. Backside, it's Adrian Roar. Forceful. And Hawaii trying to hang here late in the first.
Blocking substitute. Now their center Blanchette back into the game.
Oh, but Roar sends it out. And that gifts USC its 24th point, and it's aloha ball here in the first for the Trojans.
Service error number 4.
24 serving 21. Rosenthal one hand set to Tetrisky. The dig there by Foley. Here's Duker off the block and out. And he puts the finishing touches on a set 1 win for USC. Duker with 3 kills. The Trojans hit 545 in the first with just is the name that should be there, not Tyler Robinson. 6 kills on 7 swings, hitting .857, and Christian Tetrisky with 5 kills on 11 swings, hitting .091. There it is.
Nice correction,
yeah.
Chiron people.
Production crew is it's on it very quickly.
Yeah.
To the Rainbow Wahine water polo team.
They've had some big wins this year. They beat Cal, beat UCLA.
Been a perennial power for some time now. Set 2 about to get underway. Rosenthal, been Hawaii's best server so far in this one. Outside set, pinballed around on the Hawaii end. And a good punching save on the USC side by Dykstra. Tetrisky coming up with the save there. Gets the set on the opposite position and is able to go right by Tompkinson on the block.
Much better in that rally. Leo Choi, as usual, at the beginning of keeping that rally alive.
Rosenthal, another good one that pulls the setter Blanchett off the net. Outside Foley, dug up by Sakonoko. Here's Roar off the block. Saved there by Blanchett. So it's Klein setting up Foley. 3 blockers up for Hawaii. They scraped it, but it winds up back on the SC side. Backside, Duker. Too hot to handle there for Tetrisky. And we are seeing some really hard angle swings by Jack Duker in this first.
Turns home and he is lighting it up. All kinds of family and friends in the stand.
Here, courtside. And then he delivers an ace. Good effort by Rosenthal to try to bring it back to the Hawaii side, but this match so far, and there's some of the Duker clan. Dad Chris played football at Colorado State, and you got to see the shirts they're wearing when we get an opportunity. Here's Tetrisky, blocked. Kept alive, though. Now War off the block and down. And Hawaii, you get the sense, just efforting to tread water here in this match so far.
They're playing against a very good block. The Treads really got to set his best setting game of the year, and the hitters are going to make the best selection in the shots they've made this year, because this is one terrific block.
Good pass there, Klein. Outside, Foley. Lights it up. That's his first kill on his 7th attempt, but that one has behind it.
How about this pass by Dylan Klein? He's not just an well.
Oh, that serve, though, well off the mark. And we are inching along here in the early stage of set 2. So here's Kurt Neuster. 10 aces on his ledger here this season. Pass there by Dykstra on the money, and then it's Klein. Oh my goodness.
He better pass out helmets to the defense if he's going to hit like that. He got up at all. He came for an inside 2. The block ran to the outside thinking he was going to be set outside, and set and hit.
4 serving 3. Back row. And it's Adrian Rohr able to forge a response. So after a bit of a slow start for Adrian, he now has 5 kills, hitting 300. SC up 1-0. Tetrisky on the serve. SC out of system. Free ball coming over the net. Can Hawaii cash in? Rosenthal goes back row. And Adrian Rohr saddles that one into the lap of Sterling Foley.
I think Adrian's getting... Yeah, he's feeling it right now. He's feeling it.
Another good serve by Tetrisky, and another free ball coming over the net. Choi with the first touch. Rosenthal going outside. Oh, the set off the mark, though. And Louis sends it wide. And quickly Tread telling his pin hitter, hey, my bad on that location.
Louis just couldn't save it. He tried to wipe it off the outside blocker's hand, but just couldn't quite reach there.
And in
frustrated.
Frustrated,
Charlie Wayne. What do you think?
The exhale telling the story there. Hawaii missing a golden opportunity, and a great effort by Rosenthal just to keep this point alive. And now Rohr with the dig. Hawaii works it back. Here's Tetrisky from behind the line. How did they win that one?
That was an all-USC point, and Hawaii stole it from them. Play by Tread Rosenthal. Watch this play. Pops it up, dives, keeps it in play, and then Tetrisky does what Tetrisky does.
Yeah, Hawaii had no business winning that point, and they somehow still did. Up by 1. Outside, Duker blocked back. The cover there by Johnny Dykstra. Back out to Duker. Dug up by Choi. Rosenthal over on 2. The quick reaction by Dykstra sends it back over. D-set to Trisky.
And this crowd, what a set by Fred Rosenthal. He took a...
Here's Klein, 2 blockers up. Sakanoko chases down the second touch. And a free chance here for the Trojans. They go backside. Klein wrestles it through the Hawaii block and wins the battle. He is making everything work offensively.
Great passer. He gets the ball out of the back row almost perfectly. From the 4.
A 2-time AVCA All-American honorable mention. Alas, he is human as he delivers the service error.
I can't see him not getting first-team All-American this year the way he's playing now. By the way, he's done the rare dual win by winning Defensive Player of the Week and Offensive Player of the Week in the MPSF this year.
8 serving 6, Justin Todd forces Dykstra to lay out on the pass. And then Foley was fading away there on the approach and hits it into the string, and so Hawaii by 3. Hawaii here in set 2. Blanchett going backside. Duker blocked and roped. Nooster and Roar saying, ole.
They finally stopped Jack Duker. He's a problem for Hawaii. Finally, they get together and Adrian Moore comes up with a big block.
And this crowd letting out a roar in celebration. Hawaii has arrived. Hawaii up 4 here in set 2 against USC. Back row, Klein goes off of the shoulder of Todd and back over, but out of bounds. And Dylan Klein continues this Hawaii defense with his 9th kill.
What an athlete. What an athlete. You know, his grandfather played for the NFL, played football and basketball at USC, and then he played in the NFL.
And here he is now back setting to the outside. Foley with the kill. So Dylan Klein doing a little bit of everything out there on the Terraflex.
He's trying to lead his charges not only by example, but with words as well.
Guy Guinness back to serve here for USC. Set outside, it's Roar. And Nooster was able to pull the block. And so it was hitting lines right there for Adrian Roar. And Hawaii back up 3.
Yeah, Hawaii got a good pass there where Roosevelt could run that quick offense.
Fred Rosenthal, 4-time Big West Conference Setter of the Week. 3 straight, as a matter of fact, coming into this week. That one punched in the air by Roar. Quick reset against 3 blockers. And look where Klein was playing defense. He was behind the line. And then Duker through the block. Diving save Sakanoko. It's up in the air. Roar taps it off of the hands. And a net violation against USC. And another scrambling point for the Rainbow Warriors.
And that time I think that Blanchett got into the net. And Dixon Chun is explaining that to Nygaard right now. We may see a challenge here.
And it looks like we are going to get a challenge. Dixon Chun, the R2 across the way. Bill Forrester, the R-run atop the Randy Rubinall and Hunter Heleniak, the 2 line judges. Let's take a look. Was there a net touch? Yeah, right there.
It's an easy call.
Yeah, very clear.
Our first challenge of the night. That's unusual.
Like challenge. Yeah, the sign game for the fans here in the arena. It has been special for many years. It almost feels like it's gotten even better here so far this season. Yeah. Maybe it's because you have a new cast of characters in some positions, and so some fresh ideas that are coming out now from the sign makers here in Manoa.
Yeah, they've stepped it up a notch, that's for sure.
So the call will stand. Net violation. Jeff Nygaard loses the challenge.
USC loses the challenge. They have 2 remaining.
So they have 2 left. And Tread Rosenthal, who has been the most effective server so far for Hawaii in this match, getting ready to once again bring it across. It seems so basic and trite, but really, set 1, USC put the pressure on from the service line most consistently. It seems like Hawaii is doing that a little bit more here in set 2. And so far, they're playing a lot better. That was a great dig by Choi. Sakanoko sets it up to Roar, and he 2-hands it over. Advantage SC. Back row Klein goes off of Rosenthal, centered by Choi. Free ball coming over the net. Blanchette with options. Back to Klein. And he delivers again, goes tumbling. But not before he gets to double figures in kills.
Double figures in kills, and we're only not even halfway through the second set.
10 kills, hitting 769, and that is an ace by Jack Duker, his 5th ace of the season.
This is a little cutty. Surprised it wasn't challenged.
And that's another one, back to back. He now has 4 service aces in this match. And you can see his family in the shirts that say "Just Do It," DEU. And Jack Duker is doing it. Come back. It has been a homecoming of note so far for Jack Duker. He has been welcomed back by some of the local fans here and is delivering with 4 kills, 4 service aces tonight. Good pass that time by Choi. Back row, Louis explodes on the ball.
Louis been kind of quiet tonight. That's just his 2nd kill. All 3 pins start operating. I think that Hawaii will have a much easier time.
Hawaii hitting 471 in set 2, and another out serve there that time by Adrian Roar. 5th service error for Hawaii.
It's Roar's 3rd service all by himself.
There's Sterling Foley, the freshman, part of yet another fantastic recruiting class here for USC, as the joust battle is won by the Trojans. And Hawaii just out of sync here these last few moments, and it has allowed USC to tie this set up at 13. Pass by Roar. Rosenthal going backside to Tatriski, and that time uses the block to his advantage.
That was a quality swing there by Tatriski. Going straight down the line, aiming for Dylan Klein's left hand, and gets the kill.
9 kills now for Christian. Hitting errors. He's hitting .235, and here is Finn, the 6'5" freshman from Phoenix, Arizona. In and back to serve. And it's an ace. That's the call on the floor, but Jeff Nygaard immediately grabs the Koa paddle to signal that he is going to challenge that in-out call. And I got to be honest with you, C-Mac, at least from our vantage point in real time, it looked like it was out.
I agree. Let's see what it looks like. It's hard to tell if it caught some white line or not. I'll tell you, it caught more green than it did white. Let's put it that way. That's a little bit better look.
Ooh. Oh, that is awfully close.
That really is close.
Did the blurry ball make any contact with the blurry line?
Really, really close call.
And this is we're only at the midpoint. Momentum riding on this.
Either 15-13 or going to be 14-all.
Jeff Nygaard, who's already lost a challenge. We talked about how he's a volleyball player back in his day, 3-time Olympian in indoor and beach volleyball, and inducted into the USA Volleyball Hall of Fame in 2024. Shared the same class with Robin Amo.
Yeah, he's got all the pedigree and all the experience in both sports. Not all players can do that, what he did.
Yeah, middle blocker on 2 UCLA national title teams, 2-time National Player of the Year. And this time he wins the challenge. It is reversed. It goes from a Hawaii point, 15-13, to now we're knotted at 14. And here's Parker Tompkinson. Himself a member of the Indoor and Beach National Team Development Program. Rosenthal goes middle. It is Todd, and Todd with the finish. He's got 4 kills on 5 swings. The middles have been efficient for Hawaii when the opportunity has presented itself. How do they establish a little bit of space here going forward?
I think they need to continue to put on serving pressure, get the SC setter off the net so they cannot set any kind of an offense. But the second thing they have to do is somehow figure out Dylan Klein. He's had 10 kills, hitting .770.
Well, here he is, out of system and still making it work. I mean, this guy has been stone cold. 11 kills, 14 swings.
Unbelievable.
He's at 786 right now. Hanging out in the 800 club.
Yeah.
Rosenthal, back row, and Roar gets it down. So Roar with his 9th kill. And Hawaii just trying to grind out a set 2 win to even this match. They got a long way to go. Louis on the serve. Took a little something off. Good pass there by Duker. He gets the set on the outside. Dug up by Louis over the net and out. And Jack Duker is on one tonight, C-Mac. 5th kill for him. Just 1 error so far.
Yeah, and he's blocked well at the net. He's just good, solid all-around play. Been a solid server for them as well.
You always talk about it. You see it oftentimes with these Hawaii guys who go away, return. Big-time matchup, and it just seems to bring out the best of them. Motivated. We're seeing that here from Jack Duker as Christian Tatrisky logs the hitting error. Here's Klein. Diving pass there by Choi. Back row, Louis is blocked and roofed. The 6th block of the night. Guinness this time was in the midst of it.
Well, there's a reason why they're the #1 blocking team in the country. Many holes in the block, that's for sure.
Louis has a long way to go. Able to somehow keep it alive. Choi's got to get it over the net. He does. Big advantage SC. Outside, Foley blocked back the cover by Klein. Back to Foley. Gets it home. SC up 3. They've scored 4 in a row. And Charlie Wade's going to signal for a timeout. The Trojans have snatched up the possession of this set. At the moment like USC. And you got to handle the swings. And it is swinging in the direction of the Trojans at the moment.
And Tatrisky's seen a well-formed block of 2 almost every time.
Rosenthal goes middle to Todd, but he kind of paintbrushed it. USC on the attack, 2-handed deep by Klein. Rosenthal now high balls it to Roar. Dug up by Dykstra over the net. And Todd knows what to do with it.
Not following through into the cable.
And Kainoa Wade's been able to spark some comebacks in this tournament from the service line. Can he do it here? It's a good serve. Bump set goes to Duker. 3 blockers up, and he wins the battle. And the Trojans get to 20.
Duker and Dylan, the 2 Ds. Hawaii is struggling, stopping them, aren't they?
Hawaii.
Yeah.
Roar off of the Duker block and down. So Hawaii trying to hang, but they're going to have to make a bit of a run. And they'll take a few moments to wipe some perspiration off of the Terraflex here. Jeff Nygaard telling us that the key for his team in this tournament format, back to back to back. He says, we just want to go out and try to out-volleyball the teams that we're playing. He wants to see his team, which is still also very young in spots, just figure it out. But the other thing that he added is there is no question this is a hungry team. We have seen that so far in this match.
At BYU, sometimes they had 4 freshmen on the floor.
18 serving 20. Outside it goes to Foley, rolls it over the block, goes off the touch. Bodies collapsing on the Hawai'i side. Rohr gets blocked. The cover by Rosenthal, but nobody had the second touch. It took Sakonoko to dive in there just to keep it alive. Back row Klein. And he does it again. I think there was so much carnage in the middle of the net. There was a little bit of confusion as to exactly what side of the net the ball came down on, but it was the Hawai'i side. He did fall into Neusterer, and to his credit, checked to make sure Kurt was okay. And looks like everybody is none the worse for wear.
I think they're checking to see if Dylan Klein went under the net before the ball went down and the play was dead.
Dixon Chun and Bill Forrester. Let's see here.
Ball. Oh, yeah. Oh. I don't know if the ball had hit the floor yet.
I think he may have crossed before the ball first.
Yep.
Good call there, C-Mac.
I agree.
And obviously, anytime there's a crossing of the line before or after the fact, it's dangerous. So good to see everyone was okay, and cool to see that Dylan Klein at least went to go check on Kurt there.
Well, Charlie Wade knows the rules, and he will challenge if necessary. Yeah, he's challenging right there.
So he's going to issue the challenge. Dixon Chun now explained to Jeff Nygaard. Let's see. Keep an eye on the feet of Klein and the ball. So the foot is across there before the ball touches.
Yep. Yep.
And now
I think Dennis was talking about the fact that the replay might have been shown up above, and Charlie had a look at that possibly. Normally the challenge has got to be called right away. You can't wait for replays to be on the screen before you call your challenge.
Well, that was a very long conversation between Dixon Chun and Jeff Nygaard. And so now, finally, after all of that dialogue, Dixon Chun can go to the monitor and take a look at this thing.
That took a long time, didn't it?
Dylan Klein, the 2022 CIF Player of the Year, was #1 on the Fab 50 list for Volleyball Mag. There's another look at it.
So what's happened is the reason that conversation was going on between Nygaard and Dixon Chun was that UH's media
See that. You do see that in a variety of sports that have. Oh, wow.
Surprised at that. Wow. I thought for sure the ball hit the floor before Klein. The ball hit the floor after Klein had gone under. Go figure.
And so SC up 3, and you're right, Klein can do no wrong, even in replay challenges. Tough angle here. Tatrisky just has to soft touch it over. And over on 2 goes Blanchette. Great reaction by Rosenthal. Now a joust above the tape. On the SC side, it's slapped over by Duker. Rosenthal, backside, Rohr, off the block, kept alive by Tompkinson. Two-handed over by Foley. Now we're playing just table tennis above the tape. Here's Duker by the solo block of Tetrisky, and he finishes the lengthy rally. And USC is...
How about Duker, though? Broken play, gets his feet to the ball quick.
And it's Duker to serve. One hand set by Rosenthal, and that time Tetrisky able to handcuff Duker down the line.
Duker put a pretty good serve. I thought there was going to drop for an ace, but as usual, Aleu Choi giving up his body to pass up a pretty good ball.
Yeah, he's covering so much ground in center field over there on the Hawaii side. 19 serving 22. Hawaii has a steep hill to climb here. Back row climb.
Even with 3 blockers up, they can't stop Superman. He's having an incredible match.
13 kills now for Dylan Klein. 23 serving 19. Hawaii in some trouble here. Tetrisky with the tip. From the back row, Foley sets up Klein off the block, and it goes beyond the end line. And some acrobatics by the Trojans.
That looked like the French Connection from last night, from Sakanoko to Roar.
And it's aloha ball for USC in set 2. Neusterer. He had some anger behind that one.
That definitely was an angry swing.
But it remains set point for the Trojans. 20 serving 24. USC looking to go up 2-0 here in this true championship of the Outrigger Invitational. Back row set off the mark. Hawaii now with a chance here. Outside, it's Sakanoko pushes it deep, but misses the floor. No touch. And that's how set 2 comes to an end, unless we see a challenge from Charlie, and I think we are going to see one. He's going to challenge the no touch. And so hold the phone for a moment. Well, certainly while there are challenges being executed and replay reviews going on, the rule is that you can't show replays in the arena, because then you're prompting crowd reaction, and that can influence the call.
Sure. Did a finger bend back or not?
Nothing conclusive, at least from the angles we have.
Hard to tell.
Ball definitely. See if this angle gives us any kind of different feeling there. Anything catch your eye here yet, C-Mac?
Look at the left hand. I don't see a finger bend back. I don't think it's conclusive. This might tell here. See if Tompkinson. He's so big at 7 feet tall, you'd think he'd touch it.
Yeah, how does he not touch it?
But I don't think it's a touch.
Hit that you would figure you'd see a little bit more of a dramatic change in the trajectory.
Exactly. That's why I think this is going to be challenge denied.
Some things to talk about here in the intermission. First and foremost, what do you think the priorities are? What's going to be emphasized here as Hawaii gets ready for the rest of this match?
Give Dylan Klein some bad food for some food poisoning, possibly. Put in the locker. I don't know.
Maybe, yeah. Lock him in the locker.
Or maybe lock him in. Take the key away.
Yeah, call will stand. SC wins it. 25-20 in set 2, and they're up 2-0. And the 5th-ranked Trojans, they're thinking about
around the block as well. When they're not only touching it right now, SC with 6.5 blocks, they seem to have Hawaii well read But the other impressive part is the defense that they're playing around it. Oftentimes, the fans are beginning to cheer because they think a rally is over, and SC is still keeping these, get them out of some sticky situations. He continues to play well after a slow start. I think he's one of the few bright spots. But it's very hard competing against a team like SC. Get this, only 3 hitting errors all night so far.
For me, I mean, I got to give it to Aleo Choi. He's making some incredible defensive plays.
Dig's about even, and he stares.
He's sitting pretty close to our broadcast table alongside his mom, saying this is like a dream come true in many ways for Jack. And there's the Duke.
Yeah, it's and how about Dylan Klein? How about his numbers tonight? Unbelievable. Go ahead, you take it away. It's amazing.
14 kills on 17 swings, no errors, hitting .824. USC committing just 3 hitting errors, as you saw in those first 2 sets. So Hawaii, they're going to have to find a way to change things here. Tread Rosenthal from the service line. And it's Foley who pounds it down, and USC getting right back to work. So how does Hawaii turn it around here, C-Mac, in your opinion?
Well, I think they've got to continue to put on serving pressure, maybe even ramp it up just a little bit more, take a few more chances from behind the service line. And here's a guy who's taken a few chances and he's got 4 aces to his credit.
And that's going to be an out serve there by Duker. He was thinking about ace number 5 on that offering.
I think the other thing is Hawaii's got to find a way to slow down Dylan Klein. Maybe anticipate more that the sets are going to go more to him than anybody else.
Meanwhile, that set goes to the middle hitter, Tompkinson. And he puts it down. Caleb Blanchette, what have you been thinking about how he's been dispersing it for SC tonight?
He's been pretty good. Good distribution, actually. Looks like, Foley and Klein obviously have the most number of sets, but look at Duker. He's also got 16 sets.
And a service error there by Foley. Yeah, the setter, Caleb Blanchette, we mentioned a sophomore, worked his way into the starting setter position as a freshman last year for Jeff Nygaard, but Blanchette lists former Kamehameha and USC setter and All-American and 3-time Olympian Micah Christensen as his sports hero.
Wasn't that great? I know, I love seeing that.
Kind of living out a fantasy in his own right as Justin Todd deals a much-needed ace here for Hawaii, and they're going to try to see if they can find in this 3rd frame.
Just a little soft one, looping it over, short. SC serving pass took a step up, though.
4 serving 2. Todd down the line. The pass by Klein on the money. Back row, Foley. So you got to worry so much about Dylan Klein. Then you got Jack Duker, who's revving the engine here tonight. And then you still have Sterling Foley, the freshman, to deal with.
Yeah. You know, Jeff Nygaard was telling us that of the 22 players in the gym, 15 of them have been in the USA gym, either the youth national team or the under-21 team. So he's got a lot of experience, even though his team looks young.
Well, that's set a little off the mark, but Neusterer with the short arm kill. And Hawaii up 2, 5-3. Christian Tatrisky getting ready to serve. It's going to be Klein, 3 blockers up, and he goes wrist away to avoid the block.
From the middle of the court.
And then a little high cheddar in the direction of Aleo Choi. Like, what can't this guy do here right now?
This is an all-world performance. I'm sure his mom, Brooke, is happy up there in the stands watching it.
Yeah, he's got some ties to the islands, as you were talking about, right?
Yep. Brooke Cassidy, Neo Valley resident, Punahou grad.
D-set, Tatrisky, no block in sight. And it was hitting lines there for Tatrisky. Just a little inside baseball for those watching. The live stats here in the arena, they have conked out some technical issues, and so we may be a little bit slower in updating some of our statistics here going forward, but we'll do the best that we can. Sakanoko, just like he drew it up, right? And Hawaii up 3.
Louis one of the 2 kills for us. He's hitting negative so far. This might give him an emotional lift, if nothing else.
7 serving 4. Hawaii down 2-0. Trying to avoid a sweep here in the Outrigger Invitational Championship, and Sakanoko misses the floor wide. Well,
Charlie likes the serves in, by the way. Did you know that?
Yeah.
He loves that.
He talks about it all the time. We asked the question, what would it be like? What would the effect be for these teams going back-to-back nights? As Sakanoko sends it back over the net on the Klein serve. Duker off the block and out. And so he goes back to work. And it seems like USC, the team that is just almost fresher looking here. And it's not as though Hawaii had these long, drawn-out marathon grind-out matches. It just looks like the Trojans just have a little extra gear at the moment.
Well, when you're hitting like 800, like Klein is, and the team's hitting like 450, your legs feel a little bit lighter.
Rosenthal going to bump set Roar. 2 blockers up, and he's stuffed. It was Guinness jumping up next to Duker. And USC ties this 3rd set at 7. Dylan Klein wreaking havoc, this time from behind the service line. 67-mile-an-hour serve. Rosenthal trying to touch it off the SC block. Now it's a joust above the tape. Set goes outside. It's Foley. Roll shot drops. Pulled the string at the most opportune time. And USC jumps in front 8-7.
Just a freshman, 4-time national club, Bay Club. Charlie Brand's old club, men's Norseka. So with Rosenthal, by the way.
And that's an ace by Klein. Charlie Wade bringing a sub in. It's Clay Weeder in place of Louis Sakanoko, and Weeder bailed out there on that. Thought it was going long. It dropped in behind him. SC by 2.
It's still on.
Yeah. Into the net, though, out of the timeout, and Hawaii gifted a point there. So, yeah, the updated numbers for Dylan Klein, 15 kills on 18 swings. He's hitting 833.
What a crowd we got tonight, too, Knopp. At least 8,000, don't you think?
Bernusser on the serve just misses the end line. And it's the 8th service error for Hawaii. And yeah, hard to in, but you got to serve tough enough to try to apply press, but no challenge from Charlie Wade. Todd in the middle. Maybe the most consistent offense for Hawaii has been when they've been able to work.
You're absolutely right. Their highest percentage players have been the 2 middle attackers. Tompkinson.
Justin Tuck gets it in, but Klein pops it up nicely. Gets the set in the back row. Tip shot, diving save Choi. Slapped over by Roar. Winds up a free swing for Tetrisky, dug up. Duker, whatting up by Rosenthal. Tetrisky sets up Roar. Gets it down. And we're tied at 10.
That will get this crowd going. Great dig by Rosenthal right here. Pops it up, keeps it on his own side of the court. And Roar finish here.
Rosenthal with the serve, sliding past their Dykstra. Outside Foley, the tip. Pancake save tread. Roar flat-footed on the vertical jump approach. Gets it back onto the Hawaii side, and we play on. Outside Foley with the punctuation. And a little extra stare down through the twine as well after the fact.
It was a great pancake dig by Fred Rosenthal. And here's the end of the play with a little tap down and Foley.
11 serving 10. Outside to Tetrisky, and he came into the net. So SC gets the point. And it just feels like Hawaii is having to exert so much effort from point to point. Feels like it's come so much easier for USC on its points.
You know, no question there. SC looks like a well-oiled machine. They've only made, how many, 3 hitting errors all night long. Who does that?
Duker forces the overpass. Middle set, Tompkinson just soft touches it over. So Weeder, high ball set to Tatriski, and that one goes off the SC blocking out. And again, Hawaii just having to work out a system.
Broken play. Tatriski having to work that off the block. Man, that's not the Hawaii team we're used to.
Good serve by Ward, though. Comes back over the net. Rosenthal backside to Tatriski. He chooses violence.
This is one angry swing right there. Middle blocker didn't quite get out, and Tatriski makes him pay.
Up to 13 kills now. Outside, it's Foley blocked back. Duker there on the cover. They go to Duker from behind the line. Dug up by Rosenthal. Choi with the bump. And it's two-handed over by Rohr. Advantage SC. Middle set, Tompkinson. Didn't get all of it. Bump set from Todd. Goes to Tatriski. And that had some smoke tailing off of it. And Christian is amping Hawaii up 1.
How about this broken play? Tatriski digs the ball. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Weeder digs the ball. Tatriski had no approach whatsoever. Just a step close and pound.
13 serving 12. What a pass there by Foley. Duker punched up in the air by Rohr. Choi sets up Tatriski's block. Cover by Rosenthal. Weeder on the scramble play, and SC has it. Duker from behind the line misses wide. Rosenthal dodged it like the Matrix, and Hawaii is up 2.
Digging some volleyballs. Here's the hit that goes out. Looks like there's going to be timeout.
An NCAA single match high here for 2025 through the turnstile, 7,771. We knew it would be a big crowd. It certainly has been, and it has been allowed. They're looking for more reasons to turn up the volume knob. Hawaii up 2, down 2 sets to none. Duker just uncoiling onto that one. He is hitting the ball so hard from the service line and in the front line.
Duker picks up kill number 9. He's hitting around 300 on 21 swings.
Foley on the serve. Pass by Rohr's on the money. He gets the set on the back row and gets it by that big SC block. And Hawaii gets the 15 first. So an oddly timed timeout by Jeff Nygaard moments ago. And here's now the media timeout. Catch your breath. Hawaii fighting for survival. Rainbow Warriors with 16 hits in that game against UCSB. We'll keep you posted. Joining live action here in the arena. Hawaii up 2. Christian Tatriski blocked. Gets his own cover. Rosenthal going outside pin, but the location was off the mark. And not much that Clay Weeder could do with it. Clay Weeder out there in place of Louis Sakanoko. And we've seen that, unfortunately, a couple of times where it's just been a little overcooked out of the hands of Tread Rosenthal.
Yeah, that one was tough to save. Even Louis couldn't have saved that one.
Tompkinson on the serve, and it stays on the SC side. So USC up 2 sets to none here in the Outrigger Invitational. And also happens to just be a top 5 matchup here at this juncture of the season. Big West versus MPSF. Tatriski on the serve. Middle set. Guinness.
What a quick arm he's got. He gets up quick, just a 6'5" middle, smallish kind of a middle, but he's a veteran. What'd you say, he's 26 years old? Does that sound right?
Going to be 26 in May.
Yeah.
15 serving 16. Rosenthal, D-set, Tatriski destroys it.
Now with 15 kills, but hitting under 300. He's got 7 errors.
And Tatriski emoting after that put down. And getting that plugged past the Hawaii block was Guinness again.
Too many Hawaii serves, by the way, going to Johnny Dykstra, who's a great passer, and going to Dylan Klein, who's a great passer. I think Hawaii's got to challenge the third or fourth passer rather than those two really good passers.
So here's Dylan Klein now to serve. Good pass there by Choi. Outside, Roar over the block and down. So Hawaii up 2. And now Finn Kearney entering into the match.
This is where Charlie likes GTL. Good turns late. We'd love to have Finn Kearney get on a roll here and get some separation.
18 serving 16. Tickles the tape, diving past Dykstra. And that is obliterated by Jack Duker. My word.
Jack Duker out of Fang. Johnny Dykstra there. I thought that was going to be an ace. It's a pretty good pass. He's on the floor.
Warrior Josh Friedman, who spent 2023 at Hawaii before transferring to SC, now in his second year with the Trojans. Rosenthal sets up Todd. The block slowed it down. Outside. That one slapped two-hand style by Foley. An unorthodox hit, but hey, it works for another point, and we are knotted at 18.
A little bit of the Hilaire Heno effect. A lot of guys are doing that now.
Whatever works. 18 all. And it's an overpass. It'll be played by Foley. Blanchette goes backside. Duker cross court and down. He has been exploiting that angle all night long.
Hard. And inside the block. Watch a little late getting out there. He made them pay.
And SC in front. Two-hand pass. Weeder again was drifting. And it is slammed down by Rosenthal. USC thought that he threw that one and wanted to get the officials to call to a lift or a palm there. What do you think, C-Mac?
No, I think it was fine.
6'11" setter because
he intercepted the ball before it got
that pass
over.
by Weeder was going to drift over the net again.
Exactly.
Serves it out, though. And SC gets to 20. And now this crowd, massive in size, is getting anxious because you have Duker behind the line, and he has just been serving bombs tonight. Does so again there. 71 miles an hour. Roar, the stutter step approach, falls to the floor, it drifts over the net. Tatriski couldn't put it down. Here's Duker, roll shot tipped off the block. Hawaii with a chance, outside Tatriski, it was drifting too far outside. USC now with the advantage. Foley the swing, punched up in the air by Rosenthal. Weeder looking to Roar, he's gonna two-hand it over. Trojans on the attack, D-set. Duker is blocked, great cover. And then it's put down by Foley. And USC was just not going to be denied on that point.
They win the long rally.
And Hawaii signals for a timeout. You had a great cover by the 7-foot middle Parker Tompkinson to keep that rally alive and give Sterling Foley an opportunity. A couple of freshmen feel like the resistance to Dylan Klein and Jack Duker, at least in stretches tonight, has...
It's been tough to stop. Klein's been tough to stop. It's like a two-man wrecking crew.
USC hitting .463 for the match. 21 serving 19, and it is an ace. And an absolute lightning bolt by Jack Duker.
I didn't see it. They already erased the miles per hour, but that had to be 70 plus.
Yeah, he's been
on the gun.
He's been sitting at about 71 to 73 on most of his serves. And now Louis Sakanoko entering back into the match. And it is a dire circumstance now for Hawaii. Down 3, down 0-2.
Hawaii's got 4 passers. And now Tatriski's passing as well.
And Duker is locked in at the moment. Another absolute bomb, 71 miles an hour. Todd is dug up by Klein. Free ball coming over the net. Hawaii needs to make this happen. Todd! Rocking it from the middle position.
Justin Todd, just a freshman himself, bringing the heat. Just got the starting job recently and making the most of that job.
20 serving 22. Roar with the serve. It's a good one. SC out of system. Klein gonna set up Foley, and he goes off of, no, they'll say that it hit the antenna first, and so it's a Hawaii point. And I'm not so certain, C-Mac, that that didn't go off of Tatrisi.
No.
Oof. Maybe simultaneous.
Nygaard would have challenged it if he thought it was off Tatrisi.
Klein. Oh, they get him this time. It is Sakanoko with the swing. Finds the floor. And Hawaii has rallied back to top. Well, he's probably having some fun on this trip, you know. Might be wearing down a little bit. Duker off the block and out. Hit it with so much force that it ricocheted out of bounds. And that is kill number 12 for Jack Duker.
Only 2 errors again. SC on the night. Only 5 hitting errors all night long.
That's unreal.
Phenomenal.
Todd didn't get all of it. Pinballed around, and it's returned. Back row, roar!
And the crowd roars with delight on that one. Almost a perfectly timed 6 set. The back row quick.
And we are tied at 23. Hawaii trying to avoid a sweep defeat. Kainoa Wade to serve. Gets it in. It's an overpass. Roar dives for the first touch. Tatrisi cross court and wide. No touch. And SC has Aloha ball for the match.
That set was a little low, and Tatrisi had to scramble after it, and a little tight to the net too, trying to avoid that huge SC block.
And Hawaii a little late to pass. You had Roar that had to lay out just to get that first touch up, and so yeah, that probably should have been an easier transition than what it turned out to be.
You're absolutely right, Kanoa. It was not great communication there on that overpass.
SC serving for the match. Outside, Louis goes off the block and out, and it's deuces. We're playing extra volleyball here in the third. Listen to this crowd.
Riley Hayne in there, another local boy. Coming in to block for Blanchette.
Yeah, you talk about a volleyball family. Riley Hayne comes from it. Dad Mark, All-American at San Diego State. Hall of Fame waterman. That one off the block. Here's Rosenthal. And it's going to be a point for USC as Tread missed it on that. Maybe trying to be a little too ambitious in the moment. And it's Aloha ball again for USC.
I think you know what's happening right now is that Kurt Neusser is saying, I think there was a net violation. Let's go challenge, but they're not going to use it.
It's Caleb Blanchette serving for the match. Popped up in the air by War. D-set goes to Tatrisi down the line. Heavy-handed. And Hawaii's not pow yet.
That was some thunder. Well, a great set from Rosenthal. There's the hit down the line. He missed 2 of those early in the first set.
25 all. Here's Louis. What a pass by Dykstra. Outside. Duker blocked and roped. Rosenthal and Neusser returning it to sender. And it is Aloha ball for Hawaii in the third.
1,700 stands as 1.
misses wide. And they will sit, at least momentarily, in unison.
He was trying to serve at Foley and Duker. Missed it wide, but the right place to go, though. The other side of the court was the two best passers.
And now you got this guy, Dylan Klein, serving. Rosenthal sets up Neusterer, off the hands and down. Kurt has been a bright spot.
He really has all night long. He's got great touches on the block. He's been there holding the other block, and even when he doesn't get set.
And they rise again for Aloha ball in the third. Second chance at it for Hawaii. Neusterer gets it in. Set goes backside. Duker blocked. Oh no, it's kept off the ground. Duker got another swing out of it. Hawaii though with the save. Here's Tetrinsky. And we're going to go to a fourth.
We'll see if he can will them to another win in this set against an SC team that has played so well tonight. Only 6 hitting errors all night. They're hitting .420 on the night. Hawaii hitting .320.
But Hawaii scratches one in the third. Can they keep the momentum going? Chase down on the set there, Blanchette. Bump set goes to Foley. And how did he do that? It was a wrist away that goes off of the top of the tape and down. A wicked angle there, and USC gets the first point of the fourth.
He even admitted right there, he dislocated his shoulder to do it.
And now Jack Duker to serve here for the Trojans.
Oh, he's been a problem for Hawaii tonight.
Pass by Sakanoko. Solid one. Gets the set from the back row. And he repels down from the rafters to lay into that one.
And tonight he's in positive numbers.
But Adrian Rohr serves it into the twine.
Hawaii's had 11 service errors tonight. Rohr's got 4 of them. He's really struggling from behind the service line.
Offensively, though, Adrian Rohr, 14 kills, hitting .407. Choi with the overpass, and it is put down by Tompkinson. And you saw the 7-foot reach right there.
He doesn't really need to jump much, does he?
What a serve. Foley with the ace. And USC up 4-1 in the fourth.
Just a great off-speed.
Won 4 national titles. Sends it long. And Hawaii gets the side in the point. Rainbow Warriors have won the outrigger 11 times. The last time was last year. Remember when they beat Irvine in the final? It was a costly victory as Spiros Hakas went down for the rest of the season. Late in that match. You almost forget that Hawaii still won the tournament because I think everyone's recollection of that night was such a negative memory because of what happened to Spiros. But Hawaii with a 55-29 record all time here in the Outrigger Invitation. Tompkinson with the serve. Backside to Tetrinsky. Through the block. Valiant effort there by Klein to keep it alive, but Tetrinsky gets kill number 18, and he will retreat back to serve.
Notice that Blanchette has gone away from Klein for quite a while. He's gone more to Foley, going more to Duker. I suspect that he's going to go back to Klein here very, very soon.
Klein still has yet to commit a hitting error. Pops that one straight up in the air. Here is Klein, 3 blockers up. And he's still without a hitting error. 16 kills for Dylan Klein.
Still wearing the Superman cape.
I mean, stuff of legend, what he's putting together tonight.
You know, he's got 3 blockers up. 6 Olympic team got to work with her a little bit. bunch of great athletes in that Klein family, I'll tell you.
Nooster got slowed down by the block. Here's Klein. Punched up in the air by Sakanoko. Oh, but the set was a little tight to the net. Good cover there by Choi. Bodies hitting the deck on the Hawaii side, and Tatriski misses the court. And USC up 7-3.
The timeout might be necessary here if SC gets another one.
Blanchette with the serve. Two-hand pass, Louis. D set to Tatriski. Sheer power from Christian Tatriski. .65 freshman from Sofia, Bulgaria.
He might be claiming that, I believe that Tatriski might have got a foot on the...
Was this dug up by Dykstra?
That's hard to tell whether that ball hit the ground or not, or whether he popped it up. It looks like it hits the ground.
We've been wrong a couple of times already tonight, though, so
Yeah.
I don't trust us at all. The practice gym.
Calls him the silent assassin.
Yeah. Well, he said he was kind of maybe a little bit torn as to what nickname to call him. It was either the Velvet Hammer or the baby-faced assassin. But he said what he really enjoys about him, first off, his fun-loving energy, very positive for one of them. But he's not shy about making his opinions known, and he holds his own in there.
And he beat out a really good senior libero, Austin Stewart, for the job. So he's played some good volleyball.
So we don't have a call yet. Here it is from Dixon Chun. And he will uphold the call on the floor. Pass by Dykstra's a beauty. And the block is up on Zucker. Noosterer jumping up next to Rosenthal saying,
I still think that Hawaii's got to serve down the line and to Foley. You serve Dykstra or Klein.
5 serving 7. It's Dykstra again, stealing that one basically. Middle set, again is pancake save to Tatriski. Noosterer with the quick arm swing, and Hawaii within 1.
Nooster with what a quick bang play here. Nice Tatriski with the pancake. Nooster with the no approach slam dunk.
6 serving 7.
Dykstra again stealing another pass.
Klein just guides that one by the Hawaii block and down. He is still blemish free.
22 swings. What a night he's having.
Our live stats are back. You might be able to tell. Here's War off the fingertips and out. And so Hawaii battling, and again, saying this is like a dream. In this match, felt like anything has come particularly easily for Hawaii. They had to work and claw and fight for just about every inch. And yet here they are, still hanging around. If they are able to take this set, they can force a 5th.
Ranked Hawaii.
But a long way to go here. Nooster with the serve. Dykstra again handles it outside. Foley. And that one was a smoke show.
It's conclusive. Once again, you saw what Dykstra stole. 3 serves, he stole them and put up perfect passes, allowing
Dennis. Rosenthal had to go down to the Terraflex to set that one up for Tatriski. But a little guava jam for his opposite hitter, and Tatriski lays the lumber. He now has 20 kills.
He's just getting warmed up. Remember, he got to rest last night, Kanoa. He had a night off.
He's ready to go deep into the evening. You're right. And that's what it's going to take for Hawaii if they are to somehow win this match. What a serve there. SC out of system. Foley, 3 blockers up. He got smothered. Pinballed around, and it will not be returned, and Hawaii has tied it up. And Tread Rosenthal again getting things started from the service line. He has been the most effective, consistent server for Hawaii tonight, undoubtedly.
He really works hard to get the Blanchette off the net. Like that, beyond the 3-meter line right there.
Foley, the block slowed it down. Choi with the diving save. Sakonoko goes cross court. Tatriski blocked. Punched up in the air. Played off the net by Christian. And then two-handed over by Choi. Backside, Duker blocked. Covered there by Blanchette. So Klein sets up Foley. Rohr punches it up in the air. Here's Tatriski off the block and out. And Hawaii leads for the first time in set 4.
Nice block touch that time from Justin Todd. There's a side set from Rosenthal to end the rally with Tatriski just burying it down the line.
So S for Jeff Nygaard, and he will be without one unless we for SC, where it looked like it got pretty deep in the pocket.
Call it deep dishes.
Yeah.
They allow that on the beach, but not indoors. I was surprised it didn't get called.
Yeah, and even Eleu Choi, when he two-handed it over the net, SC was complaining that that was perhaps a little too deep.
Exactly. Both sides guilty of, I think, holding on to the ball a little bit too much when they take the ball with their... Just watch for net violations here. Nothing there.
Didn't see anything yet. Did see some shaking of the net. Looked like it was the ball that made the contact. And the call's going to stand. And so Hawaii in front here in the 4th. That means that SC does not have a challenge here for the rest of this 4th frame.
That could come.
Those are replay challenges. Good pass there by Klein. Middle set, Tompkinson able to deposit it. And so we're tied at 10.
I chatted with his old club coach, Danny Hannon, who said that he loves this Parker Tompkinson. He coached him for many years and said that like Jeff Nygaard, Tompkinson loves to watch film.
Justin Todd. So he has now 8 kills. He's hovering around 600. In fact, that takes him exactly to 615. Kurt Neuster has 6 kills, hitting 667. No hitting errors between the two middles for Hawaii yet.
It's been a real highlight, don't you think?
11 serving 10. Pass by Foley. D-set, Duker. Oh my goodness. That was scorched.
That was Tatriski-like in speed. Took Eleu's head off right here. Boom. Looked like cut him on the shoulder instead of the head.
Foley with the serve. Good pass there, Choi. Outside Louis. The block slowed him down. And that one hit out by Tompkinson.
Just when I was singing his praises. The announcer's jinx. Sorry about that, Parker.
What a fight. What a battle we are seeing here. Befitting the Outrigger Invitational Championship match. One hand pass by Foley. Klein just back to work doing Dylan Klein things. 18 kills, still no errors. He has been a puzzle that Hawaii has not been able to solve tonight.
It was tough even when you're playing well. If the other team's playing better, not much you can do about it.
Neuster, he's doing pretty well himself. That's his 7th put down. We'll take a few moments to allow Dylan Klein to relace him up. And now to Treesky. 21 kills on the night with the serve. Outside Klein, the challenge above the tape. He's going to swing off one leg, and he's going to hit it wide. And it's his first hitting error of the night, and Hawaii up 2.
I think he's still got an S on his chest, surrounded by a U and a C. But he's a little more human, don't you think? My goodness.
14 serving 12. And to Treesky. Gives one away from the service line. Hawaii leading the all-time series with USC 45-37. They have battled so many times throughout the years. Oh, it's an overpass. Played there by Blanchette. Klein goes off of the Hawaii block and into the pin. Kurt Neuster thought that Klein came into the net. But to no avail. Charlie Wade not issuing a challenge, and we're tied at 14. And now Blanchette will serve. Neuster slowed down by the block. There's Dykstra. Outside, it's Klein. My goodness. I mean, this is turning into one of the more extraordinary individual performances that we have seen maybe ever.
It's a master class is what it is.
Timeout on the floor. And yet it's SC up by 1 here at this juncture. Serve receive has been troublesome at times for Hawaii. Tetrisky got a good swing out of it, though. Dykstra the set to Klein, goes over the block, diving save down there by Tetrisky. Roll shot Sakanoko, there's Dykstra on the save. Backside, Duker off the block and out. He has 14 kills. And that's 4 straight points here for USC. Advantage here late in this 4th set.
Once again, Johnny Dykstra's passing, he's digging, got his 10th dig, he's double figures already.
And Sakanoko hits it wide. And it just looks like Louis is efforting a little bit out there. 5 straight points for SC. And USC has scored the last 5 points here in the 4th to take a 3-point advantage. Rosenthal going D-set to Tetrisky, blocked and roofed. And it was Klein, because, of course, it was Dylan Klein.
Who else? Everything Klein touches seems to turn to gold like that.
I mean, and he still somehow got there in time. Here's Tetrisky again, and again he is blocked. Solo style by Dylan Klein. He is having an otherworldly experience tonight.
The player of the game for USC tonight? Is there any doubt?
I mean,
yeah.
Here tonight. Tetrisky again is blocked, gets his own cover. Sakanoko dug up there by Blanchette. Blanchette gonna swing. Tetrisky on the save. Sakanoko, 3 blockers up. It got sent back. Rosenthal trying to sneak it by, and he does. Oh, but that Trojan front wall was impenetrable for a good portion there on that sequence. Hawaii squeaks out a point, and they have got some serious work to do here if they are to stave off a 4-set loss here in the final of the outrigger.
Hawaii's just facing an SC team that's playing really well in all areas of the game.
And that's not going to help. The service error, and SC is up a handful. And it's Dylan Klein. Fans are going to have nightmares about this guy. Outside, War. Dug up over the net by Foley. Back to War. He's got 16 kills. He has had himself quiet but monster performance.
Yeah, he really has. It's been Andrew and War night all night. 16 kills, only 3 errors.
Yeah, he's hitting .433. He's also got 8 digs and a pair of blocks. Here's Kainoa Wade to serve. Pass a little tight to the net, so it's touched over. Rosenthal outside, War off the block and out. And so Hawaii creeps a little bit closer.
SC has 2 timeouts left. Hawaii has 1 timeout. We'll see how judiciously these 2 coaches use their timeouts.
Pass by Klein. He gets the set on the big, push dinks it, and it just hovers above the net. Easy put down for Duker. And USC up 4.
USC substitution number 25, Josh Freeman, serving for
It's going to take a pretty incredible run here by Hawaii if they're going to catch this USC team that can seemingly do no wrong.
Here's the serve by Josh Friedman. Middle set, Todd, and he misses the court. That is his first hitting error. In fact, the first hitting error by a Hawaii middle this evening. And it comes late in the 4th. SC by, it is Duker. And he has just been hammering his serves all night. And he misses that one just beyond the end line. So Hawaii gets the point, and they're going to have to string together a run here. And that's really another thing that USC has been so good at tonight, is limiting what we have come to know as these long Hawaii runs that have been sort of typical of this Rainbow Warrior team. D-set, Duker hits it out.
A rare error from Mr. Duker.
That's just his 4th hitting error. And so Jeff Nygaard, he wants to call a timeout, just cool the temperature down a little bit.
Notice where the serve went that time. Dylan Klein. I just say you got to keep it away from Klein, keep it away from Dykstra, and your chances will increase.
Money serving 23. Adrian War out of the timeout. Pass by Klein. Gets the set on the big. Dug up by Rohr. Chased down, second touch there by Rosenthal. And Sakonoko will send it deep. Here's Klein again. He pushes it deep. Rohr with the save. Hawaii the advantage. Tetrisky with the kill. Number 23 for him. And Hawaii within 2.
That was one of Hawaii's better played rallies as far as communication goes and execution of their plays. Much better. They need more of that kind of style of play the rest of the earlier in the night.
21 serving 23. You got to get this serve in. Klein handles it well. Outside, Foley blocked back, but it goes out. And it is aloha ball for the match and the Outrigger Invitational Championship. For Jeff Nygaard and this USC team.
And look who's serving. The guy who's got 5 aces tonight already.
Pass by Rohr. Set goes to Tetrisky. Diving save, Foley. That was splendid. Free ball coming over the net. Rosenthal against the grain. Tetrisky down the line and wide. And it is over. USC wins in 4. And some tempers flaring a little bit after the fact. Christian Tetrisky taking some exception perhaps to some of the celebrating, but great to see the sportsmanship between Dylan Klein and Tread Rosenthal stepping in. Cooler heads prevailing. And it is USC claiming the Outrigger Invitational and doing so with a 4-set victory over Hawaii, looking to climb up incredible night for of the emotional conclusion there and some of the jawing in between the net. But at the end of the